left her. She's psycho, and now you psycho. And she talked you into being a desperate, a sex slave, dude. And you ain't no sex slave no more, nigga. You an inmate now.
Day and Lewis were both sentenced to life.
You must have been a psycho too, though, in the first place. Because why would you do that?
Verdict, Paul Green, Anaya's birth father's attorney, told the press that the verdict was just the first step in responsibility and accountability for Anaya's death.
You should have reported her.
The system failed Anaya and the Garrett family, and the system will be held accountable.
The changes that they're making, they talk about it, but we don't see any action being made behind it.
Investigations were started into Cuyahoga County Children's and Family Services and the daycare centers.
Ain't nothing changed.
Cuyahoga County released a statement that read, "We know that we are expected to see and recognize patterns of abuse and neglect, and if the internal investigation determines we did something wrong, there will be discipline."
I got cancel on my chips, nigga, nachos. Slow it down, then I'll speed it up. She bring the ass full circle, I'ma beat it up. Slow it down, then I'll speed it up. She bring the ass full circle, I'ma beat it up. Bitch, turn the lights out. Let's fight right now, bitch, nigga, break down, or I'ma bring the pipes out. I can't get no rest, I'm a night out. Fuck a lockdown, we outside now. Bitch, turn the lights out. Let's fight right now, bitch, nigga, break down, or I'ma bring the pipes out. I can't get no rest, I'm a night out. Fuck a lockdown, we outside now. That's for anybody. I don't give a fuck who's talking. I ain't anybody. You, him, her, me. Fuck everybody. If it were completely up to me, I'd kill everybody. The lights out. I'ma bring the pipes out. Bitch, turn the lights out. I'ma bring the motherfucking pipes out. Bitch, turn the lights out. Let's fight right now, bitch, nigga, break down, or I'ma bring the pipes out. I can't get no rest, I'm a night out. Fuck a lockdown, we outside now. Bitch, turn the lights out. Let's fight right now, bitch, nigga, break down, or I'ma bring the pipes out. I can't get no rest, I'm a night out. Fuck a lockdown, we outside now.
You know, everybody can't make it in no football, basketball, sports, college. Everybody can't make it, right? Some people need to just lower their expectations and get a regular job, right? If they can find that, or do whatever, hustle, or do whatever they can do, right? But they should do something they can do. Don't follow the leader. That's my advice to any young person. You know, but these old people, like this dude right here, the coach and shit, he don't give a fuck. He just gonna put you through the trade windmill, and you gonna just get chopped up. But listen to what they say.
It was a heartbreak. You know,
It was a heartbreak.
It was so promising.
It was so promising. One of a kind.
Head football coach Javon Glenn says his star wide receiver Bryce Gowdy is
wide
not just a great player, but also an outstanding student and a mentor to others.
How the fuck is sports a fucking solution to a job? Nigga, you don't even get paid in that shit until like umpteen million years after you graduate from college or some shit. So what you gonna do while you waiting? Anyway, you ain't even gonna make it. So just cause you see a few motherfuckers make it, don't mean that everybody gonna make it. And so I don't think you putting your motherfucking, you stressing yourself out and putting too much responsibility on yourself, following these fake ass coaches, these fake ass sports, all this fake shit. Cause when it's all over, you the one gonna be homeless when you should have just got a trade, a job or something you could do, rather than making the next motherfucker looking at you like, damn, nigga, I hope you don't think that this is the solution to a job, because this ain't no job. Sports ain't no motherfucking job. How is it a job? Only a few people make it. So how is that a job? That's not no job. Oh, it's a job to the ones that made it. No, then that would have, hey man, that's a bullshit. How 12 motherfuckers gonna feed 30 million motherfuckers? So get the fuck out of here. 12 motherfuckers on a team won't make 30 million jobs. So after you add up a job, fuck a sport. Nobody don't need them motherfuckers is fucking everybody off. Because instead of everybody trying to figure out, I need a job, they got these kids out there talking about, I'm going to go to the NBA, I'm going to go here, I'm going to do that. And what if they don't? Then they're going to jump off the bridge? We'll find out. That's how dangerous this bullshit is. Because it gets you these false expectations that is so that you got a chance, and no, you don't. These motherfuckers is hand-picked, and there's a bunch of racism in that shit in sports, too. I mean, it ain't what plus, even if you do got the talent, it's up to them. They didn't have plenty of people that didn't have the talent, and they still didn't rejected them, and they still rejected them.
Hundreds turned out at this vigil to remember him and to pay respect to his mother and brothers. Glenn says Bryce sometimes shared his worries over leaving his family behind in perilous circumstances.
Those are the things that pull away at his heart.
Bryce
when you joined the team, you left them behind.
And after I told him,
we're
almost there. I knew in the back of my mind,
shit is a joke.
Get him to Saturday. We had already contacted Georgia Tech and kind of made them aware of some of the issues, made them aware of some of his struggles.
But there was a one-week gap between final exams and going to Georgia. And with school closed for the holidays, Glenn says Bryce had no one to buoy him up as his worries increased.
The thing that changed everything is he had a week. He had 6 days with no safety net.
Monday night, Bryce left his mother and brothers behind in a motel room and walked into the path of a freight train. Friday, his saddened friends and teammates held candles to the sky and released balloons into the night.
It really touched me that he died the way he died.
Get help. We always have counselors at the school. We are here for them. If they need a call me. I'm here.
Glenn says a plan to get Bryce's mother...
He did. That's why he did, motherfucker. You said, oh, I told you, black on black. It's just like white on white. That silly ass nigga talking that shit. That's why the boy did. Because he got motherfuckers like that talking about, call me. What you gonna do? You gonna get him a job, motherfucker? If you ain't gonna get him no job, then shut your retarded ass up.
And brothers into a residential program for the homeless had just
you gonna save him from sports, motherfucker? That's the problem.
To deal with that uncertainty.
You built up his expectations and told him this, that, and this, and he figured out I can't make it.
Still working on trying
now what he gonna do?
Bryce's mother and brothers find a permanent place to live, and a GoFundMe account has already been set up. Terry Parker, WPBF, 25 News.
They don't teach y'all about this,
about
how these athletes be committing suicide because there'd be too much stress on them.
Right? How can you
because fake ass American dream, nigga, it ain't real. Need a job, not no motherfucking sport. Fuck a sport.
Go ahead.
You see, there's no wonder he jumped off the bridge. This crazy. I mean, no wonder he went left. Listen to this. She ain't got nothing to say. He kept saying, I'm about to leave, and she kept saying, well, we'll be okay after you kill yourself. Don't worry. We'll be okay. Just go on and kill yourself. You don't have to go make no money and be in the NFL or go play for Georgia Tech or do none of that. Just check out right now. We'll call it even. Big love. You don't owe me nothing. Hasta la vista. Now all of a sudden she changed her mind? What kind of shit is this?
Bryce came back downstairs.
Hey, Apple. Did I do something to offend you? I mean, Samuel L. Jackson, Billie Eilish, Tom Holland, Chris Evans? What about John Hamm?
You know what the happiest animal on earth is?
Seriously, I could
And sat with me. And I started telling him that he needed to get it together and toughen up.
Get what
Get
together?
his mind right.
Get it together, y'all. He needed to get it together.
He tried to hold my hand. And I told him no, because he had me so upset, so anxious. I was like, I can't deal with that energy right now, baby.
You should have left her. She was the one that was suicidal. Fuck you.
I wouldn't let him grab my hand. I wouldn't let him hold my hand.
Well, there we go.
Because his energy was so intense. I could feel the pain in his soul, and it was breaking my heart.
Oh, hell no. Who in the hell out there believe what she just said? It don't add up. How the fuck if somebody is asking you for help and support and you telling them, no, you stressing me out because you ain't doing it the way I want you to do it. You ain't coming at me the way I want you to come at me. Calm down. To do like take your coach's advice. No, she sound jealous to me. And he sound like he told her, he said, I see the world for the way it really is now. I ain't even need to be here. This is it as a joke. I'm not gonna go make $1 million just to get used by some woman like you. Get the fuck out. I'm just checking out. Fuck you. I'm out of here. And then she proved him right when she wouldn't even hold his motherfucking hand. Made him feel all alone in this world, all alone. Your mama won't even hold your hand, and she acting like that was cool? Fuck her, man. I'm sorry. That ain't cool. What the fuck you mean? The man is all alone and it's your kid, and you ain't coming to their aid and let them know there's somebody in their corner? Fuck the track coach. Fuck the football coach. He wanted a mama, but since he ain't got one, he should have went and got adopted and told her, fuck you, I'm gone. And now he gotta put up with that shit.
We went back.
Now we gotta listen to this fake shit. Now I gotta listen to this lady lying to me like I was her son or something. No, she won't get away with that shit with me. She might get away with it with a young person, but she won't get away with it with an older person.
It was cold, so I asked him.
Fuck you.
No, before that, I had my chest pain, so I was in the bathroom.
Yeah, your chest pains, you know.
Cleaning up.
Yeah.
And he kept checking on me, Mommy, are you okay? Mommy, are you okay? Mommy, you gonna be okay? Mommy, are you okay?
Hell no.
I said, yeah, I just need to calm down, baby. I just need to calm down.
Fuck no, I'm out.
After like 30 minutes, I came out the bathroom. And it was so cold in the room, I asked him to go downstairs and get my favorite blanket.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. He the one needed help. See this shit?
After 20 minutes, I didn't see him.
Do you hear this shit? She done turned this motherfucking his whole death around. She acting like she was the victim. Can you go down and get my blanket? You're stressing me out. You're making me feel like a victim. Are you sure you're my son? You're stressing out because you're going to go to the NFL or you're going to go play for Georgia Tech and you're a football star? You're stressing me out. I wish I was a football star. You better kiss my ass. You hear it come out. Could you go downstairs and get my favorite blanket? Could you go do this? Could you go do that? This bitch drove everybody crazy. And where's her husband at? Where's their daddy at? That bitch drove him crazy. And something else, too, don't sound right about this lady. The way she fucking, how the fuck is y'all home? What you mean you ain't getting paid right? What kind of job is you got, bitch, after all these years? Fuck you. Why you didn't go to college, punk motherfucker? I don't want to go for that old stupid shit, man. That bitch ain't tricking me and they gonna go in there talking about I have to go live to let everybody know.
So I went downstairs.
I was a victim and I had chest pains. Because my son was a football star.
So I know he came to the car, but I couldn't find him anywhere.
Faggot, bitch. He just left that bitch. Oh, see that? He didn't even bring that bitch that blanket back, did he? He say, bitch, what? That's how you feel about me? Mother, fuck you. Could you go get my favorite blanket? My chest is hurting. You're a football star. Bitch, get the fuck out of my face.
I got to the
He didn't
room,
bring it back, I told you.
and I saw that he left his phone in his wallet.
Yeah, fuck you.
And his shoes.
It's like this bitch here kill me.
I sat there for a minute.
Now, this is the American dream, y'all.
I sat there for like 20 minutes just thinking, like, come on, I know you're going to come back. I know you're going to come back. He still didn't show up. So I woke up Brayden.
Fuck you. For what? To
I
torture
told Brayden
him
to
too?
go walk around, go look for him.
Fuck you.
Brayden left. And I felt shit in my soul.
That bitch woke up her other son and told him to go look for him.
Came back without him.
And then she didn't go look for him. She the one ran him off and made him more depressed and shit. And then she gonna go tell the other son, it's your fault. You better go look for him, cause I don't give a fuck, basically. So this lady is a poor excuse for a mom. I don't care what y'all say. She proved it to me. If she didn't prove it to you, then you go let her be your mama. If you think this is a good mother, then you go do that. You see the way she just throwing these kids away like they ain't, like, motherfucker, I talk when I want to talk and all that kind of stupid shit. Fuck you.
I started bawling, crying some more. Brendan was like, calm down, he's okay. But I knew in my heart he wasn't.
Yeah, I know, because you killed him. You tried. See, she didn't kill him, she killed his father. She didn't kill him, she killed his father, right? Because she don't like his father, she don't like
his
him.
Dad, he talked to his dad yesterday, and that's when it got worse. It got worse after he talked to his dad. Before he talked to his dad, he was just talking for a few days, just...
Yeah, see?
Just talking about, just in circles, just talking about life, about the things that we were going through as a family over the last couple of months being homeless. The things that he had to see me go through because we were homeless.
This is a weak man. This is a joke. His father told him about your ass.
Dad, he started getting paranoid, like he asked him to walk across the street to get me a ginger ale, and he was paranoid.
$8, bitch, walk across the street and get me a ginger ale. See, the whole conversation been about, go do this, go do that. And I bet you his daddy told him the same thing. He said, you better get rid of your mama, dude, because all she gonna do is just... The bitch act like she's some kind of victim because you successful. And every time you try to get successful, she gonna come at you with some motherfucker self-pity story about how many hours she working, that she can't get paid. She just gonna drive your ass crazy. Nigga, you better get away from her. And her daddy and his father tried to tell him, but he didn't know how to handle it. He was trapped in between two motherfuckers. He didn't like her, and he didn't like his father. Or some kind of way, he wasn't getting that support from either one of them. Because he didn't have no reason to keep struggling. It was like he was a mistake. And every time he talked to each one of his parents, they like told him, they made him feel like they was just using him.
Started talking about not being trapped by doors and mirrors.
Trapped by doors and mirrors. Trapped by mommy and daddy.
So this morning when he disappeared, I texted his dad. And I was like, I wish you would disappear from our lives forever.
You see that shit?
In that moment, I knew something was wrong with my baby.
Yeah, you ain't lying. He didn't have to. This is fucked, huh? You can't pick your parents, so he didn't have no choice. So he was born with this mental illness anyway, and he just was like, "Fuck, I got the real bottom end of the stick here." You heard her talking that shit.
And I cried myself to sleep.
The same way she threw her husband away, or her boyfriend, whoever, this man's father away, was the same way she threw him away. What the fuck is you talking about? If you so cold-hearted, I wish you were out of our lives. You a mean-ass lady. He supposed to be able to talk to this person. And then another thing, I'm telling you, she mean.
Sleep.
And she fucking out her motherfucking mind. You hear her.
I woke up 7 o'clock this morning.
Yeah.
That was at like 4:30.
It's
I
a
woke
waste
up at
of
7
time,
o'clock
man.
this morning, still no Bryce. I started calling everybody. Nobody heard from him.
Fuck. I didn't have enough of this, man. That's it. I didn't have enough of that shit. The point is, if this is the American dream, then fuck it. I'd rather have an American nightmare. Let's get it over with. You know what I'm saying? Look at this shit, man. All these athletes just getting stressed out. The little punk-ass money ain't saving them. And the same thing with the rappers. The money ain't saving the rappers either. This shit is all a suicide culture. It's all a suicide cult. These motherfuckers just winding up in the grave early. With no fucking purpose. It's like even their great grandparents had a purpose, even though they was oppressed by the fucking Ku Klux Klan and shit. These motherfuckers ain't got no purpose at all. Not even Wendy's. Not even working at my fast food restaurant. It ain't got no purpose. Everybody want to be a millionaire and everybody ain't nothing for what? And most of them, all of them keep getting hit by trains and shit. What kind of shit is that? Goalkeeper from native side of Southern and the Middlesbrough died at age 24 in 2010 when he hung himself at home. He took extreme steps due to his injury because his fiance was having an affair with one of his teammates. Nigga, so you gonna kill yourself because you felt that less of yourself? What you kill yourself for? Because you felt like the lady made you happy, and that if this bitch don't like you, you hate yourself? That should sound like you 6 years old. This ain't got a damn thing to do with you being depressed. This sound like some motherfucker never growed up. Fuck that. I don't know why they keep saying mental illness. This sound like infantile illness. Sound like a motherfucker never growed up, stood on their own 2 fucking feet, and became responsibility for their own feelings. How you gonna, what if you never met the lady? Would you now all of a sudden, I'm gonna kill myself because I got injured in the game? No, fuck that. That's bullshit. Nigga, you was weak as fuck before you met the lady. Or before whatever reason you use to do some stupid shit. Whatever reason you choose to do some stupid shit, don't blame it on nobody else. And if you do, blame it on the American dream, motherfucker, because it was a fucking nightmare, you idiot. Before you get to blaming this shit on somebody else, blame it on the American dream, nigga, because it ain't no dream. Nigga, your ass is out. Never growed up, nigga. Hang yourself. Scottish football player committed suicide on 2012 at the age of 50. Depression. Eric Eineke standing in front of a train. See, it's either train or hanging. These niggas like getting hit by them trains. I guess it's all over real quick when you get hit by a train, huh? Oh, they got your boy. First football. Uh-oh. They say he was the first English football player to openly accept his homosexuality and let everybody know that the booty is open for season. Now, this guy was automatically out of control. He was just a good athlete, and he used that as to make it seem like he can get away with whatever he wanted to get away with because he has some money in his pocket. But like I said, the money ain't saved nobody yet. Not the rappers, not the this, not the that, not the whoever. The money ain't saved nobody yet. So he was the first English football player to accept his homosexuality in 1998. He was accused of improper sexual act in the United States and was charged. He ran back to England where he killed himself the same year. Yeah, well, there we go. The American dream. He tried to get away from the American dream, ran back to England, didn't work. Caught up with his ass. Once you get the American dream, you pretty much through, buddy. That shit like cancer. It's just a matter of time. You get catch the American dream, and they selling that shit all in them public schools. That American dream shit, that's all they're selling is that public school. You can be all you want to be. Don't give up. Don't give up. And you better give up and just be a regular motherfucker trying to get a regular job. Save your money and shit. All this, oh, I'm going to go be the next Steph Curry. That ain't going to happen. Nigga, that shit is something, them people already been there before. It ain't that easy. I ain't saying give up. I'm saying that they already got a bunch of motherfuckers who better than a lot of people. So it ain't that easy to make it like that. This shit is like family traditions. These is families. This ain't no... You see this old motherfucker? He's a family member. Look how old he is. Oh. A Romanian football player and coach, he committed suicide due to depression. Yeah, see? Family member, nigga. You don't get into that shit. So what was the good? What good was it? What good is this fake-ass success? Was an Italian international football player, baller, clinical depression, committed suicide by shooting himself in San Marco, wherever that is, 1994. Scottish football player stepped down from a bridge and killed himself by walking in front of a train. Damn, boy, they got these trains jumping off. Favorite ways to kill yourself. Hanged at home. See, that American dream will make you feel real stupid after a while. When you feel stupid, that's when you hate yourself to the point the way you want to destroy yourself and get it over with. See, there be that much stress on a person. That much stress make you feel stupid. Have you ever felt stupid? Well, stupid is as stupid does. They're not making no money. The government taking half. Their fucking wife taking half. Motherfuckers is the con artists is tricking them, talking about investing, and their accountant is taking half. I mean, everybody take. I mean, the American dream is out of hand. Do y'all call this a job? Look at that nigga muscle. This one and that one. What happened here?
His arms, which are obviously ill-equipped to handle his sinful use.
God,
the man who
dog.
emulates the action film character for his followers.
Look at that.
Started experiencing
The
adverse
mountain.
effects. Some developed in
Fair use in educational purposes. This ain't, I ain't just talking about sports. I'm talking about any of this foolishness that somebody try to trap somebody into. The name of the game is to get a job and pay your taxes and have a place to stay and be able to have a halfway comfortable to survive, man. Because there ain't no such thing as being comfortable. I wouldn't give a damn if you were a billionaire. Cause that's just the way it is. There's too much pressure. And even the billionaires, they money won't save them. And we already know that. Just make them more of a fool and an idiot. Make them more feel like they stupid. But then everybody else gotta pay. I'm here to let you niggas know
I'm here to announce my retirement from sports.
Fuck public school.
Baseball, basketball, all of them. I feel like it's time. The pressure that it takes to play at my age,
rapping,
is just too
all
much.
that. I quit.
So
Fuck
I'm done
it.
with the endless advice
It's bullshit.
to keep my head up.
I quit rapping. I quit sports. I quit being a player. I quit any of this bullshit ass American dream ass, fake ass shit. I quit it. Even that fake ass religion. I quit.
And the fun we had when we were young.
Fuck you, I'm just a kid and you putting all this pressure on me. Let's separate, motherfucker. All I need is a job. Fuck you and your school. Shove it up your butt. Any questions? Any questions? Shove it up your butt. Here we go. This was the unemployment line back in the early 1800s. I mean, this must have been this was the employment office. You know what I mean? Because you can see it wasn't no jobs unless you was cattle rustling or some shit like that or whatever the hell they had, because it wasn't no jobs back then. So that's what this is. This is the
Missouri train robbery.
This is the employment agency.
Missouri,
they didn't give a damn about no what you call it.
By 1874, America was becoming a modern and civilized country, or so you'd think. But west of the Mississippi, things were far more lawless, and the gun still ruled. States like Kansas, Nevada, and Texas were still very much wild frontiers. Crimes such as gunfights, cattle rustling, and stealing horses were rife, but perhaps the most serious was robbery. At first, it was robbing stagecoaches and lone travelers, but as infrastructure slowly moved westwards, banks and wagon shipments became targets. Then there was a complete game changer. When the James Younger gang, which included the famed outlaw Jesse James, committed on July 21st, 1873, what is considered to be one of the very first train robberies in American history. The gang had derailed a locomotive near Adair, Iowa, in doing so causing the death of the engineer. They then stole around $3,000, over $63,000 in today's value, from the train's safe and the passengers on board. 6 months later, at around 3 p.m. on a bitterly cold Friday afternoon on January 31st, 1874, the James Younger gang, armed with Colt Navy revolvers and double-barreled shotguns, carried out another daring train robbery, the first ever in Missouri. The gang consisted of Frank and Jesse James, Arthur McCoy, and two of the Younger brothers. In broad daylight, the gang, wearing masks,
the American dream,
community of Gad's Hill in the wilderness of southeastern Missouri.
Where the hell is the American dream? Nigga, even the white folks wasn't free. Hell no, because they was the British used them against each other too. Remember, because the police was on one side, whoever the sheriff, whoever the motherfucking rancher is, whoever they gave some money to start some shit out here, to start